And welcome back. The gadget world is slowly adopting a new power cord standard called USB Type-C. They're small, multi-purpose, universal, and reversible, and might fry whatever gadget you plug them into. The advantage of the new standard is that USB-C isn't owned by one company. That means anyone can make them for cheap. The disadvantage? They might wreak havoc. But the new USB-C cords are capable of supplying way more power to a gadget than micro USB. If you charge your smartphone by plugging your USB-C cord into your laptop, a faulty cord could drain far more power from your laptop than your computer is designed to supply, destroying it, and your smartphone in an instant. The good news is that the USB-C Standards Setting Group, the USB Implementers Forum, is issuing a seal of approval for safe USB-C cords. Since those logos don't show up anywhere on websites when shopping, your safest bet might be buying cords at a physical store where you can see the logo on the box. Here's Jennifer Mutz with Weekend Sports.
Weekend Sports is brought to you by Jason Ernest at Mountain West Lawyers. The football season has officially wrapped with the end of the big game Sunday night. A 2-yard rushing touchdown from running back C.J. Anderson, in addition to defense score and 3 field goals, gave the Denver Broncos a 24-10 win over the Carolina Panthers in Super Bowl 50 in front of 71,088 fans at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, California. The Denver Bronco quarterback Peyton Manning possibly ended his career on a high note. Manning, at age 39, is the oldest starting quarterback in Super Bowl history. Last night, he said he couldn't confirm if Super Bowl 50 was his last game. Broncos outside linebacker Von Miller, who had 2 straight sacks fumbles of Panthers quarterback Cam Newton, was named Super Bowl Most Valuable Player. The night started off right with Lady Gaga performing the national anthem and the Blue Angels flying high over Levi Stadium. Even the Pepsi halftime show wowed the crowd, with headliners Coldplay and special guests Bruno Mars and Beyoncé taking the stage. All week, there were reports that the Panther offense would take over, but it was the superb Denver defense that won the championship. Fabiano Vieira won the Professional Bull Riders event in Sacramento this weekend. Vieira posted a 90.25-point ride on Roy, half-brother to the PBR's greatest bucking bull bushwhacker. The win moved him to second place in the world standings. Next weekend, the PBR will be in St. Louis, and champion bull Asteroid is coming out of retirement to compete this year. He was sold to Stock Contractor of the Year, Chad Berger. Pahrump Valley Speedway held their first race of the season this weekend. The races will continue in 2 weeks of all classes of racing. For more information, go to PahrumPValleySpeedway.com. This has been your Weekend Sports. I'm Jennifer Mutz for News 46.
KPVM-TV and KACE Radio held a food drive this Saturday at Walmart to benefit the VFW Food Bank to help our local veterans and the Food for Thought program to help kids in our town eat over the weekends and holidays.
We have a wonderful program here in Pahrump where we feed children food over the holiday weekends and every weekend during the school year. It's an educational program, so the kids can focus on coming back to school on Monday and focus on learning versus focus on being hungry. And what we've done here today is the KPVM team has set up a tent out here in front of Walmart and collected food and donations for our program to help sustain us through the year. 100% of what we bring in goes back into the community to feed kids. Nobody gets paid. We're all volunteers. It's, you know, a great program, and I think without it, Pahrump would really be missing.
They're gearing up to go on spring break soon, aren't they?
Yes, we have spring break coming up. We have a long weekend coming up next weekend because of the President's Day. So we have to feed the kids for 4 days versus the normal 2. And then we have spring break coming up the end of March, and the kids will be off for 10 days. And we're going to be sending 4 days worth of food home for the kids during the school week for the weekend. And then the parents are responsible to come down to the New Hope Church at 781 West Street and come to our Food for Thought trailer, and we will give you the other 7 days worth of food, but the kids can't possibly carry 10 days worth of food home.
The food bank is going really well. We've had so much support from the community. It's been outstanding with all the food drives we had during the holidays. And we serve about 170 veterans a month and 430 family members. And the food drive today was outstanding. Again, what can I say? The community in Pahrump, they love their veterans and they just want to help as much as they can.
And so the food bank, what kind of items do you normally look for?
Mac and cheese is a staple, tuna, pasta sauce, spaghetti noodles, pinto beans, rice, peanut butter. You know, the standard items, and we make a bag and they can get the bag once a week. And they come in and they're very delighted to the fact that we're helping them. There's a lot of them that really need help.
Some of the items that you guys seem to ask for occasionally is pet food and cat litter for the veterans because they have a lot of PTSD animals.
That's correct. If there's any chance of people wanting to donate, you know, pet items, the food, the cat litter, whatever, that's outstanding because yes, we do have a lot of veterans that have animals that help them.
And so the VFW food bank right there at the VFW post on Homestead Road, what are the hours and people can drop off donations monetarily and food?
Yes, ma'am. We accept donations, monetary and food. We're open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 10 to 12. And you can drop off your items at that time or a donation and you'll be given a receipt for that donation.
Thank you so much to all the people that donated and all the volunteers we had out there. We are going to have another one in May. We'll keep you posted on that date. When we return, we'll have Noah Beacon here with your weather.